And the dunk by O'Neal.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Booker. Joseph with the rebound. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Inside. Portland moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining.
Lillard looking around.
2 minutes.
Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Here's Gillespie. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Williams is right there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Time to make some noise for a t-shirt toss. Who wants one?
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Klingon. Grant comes in for Avdia. Sharps checked in for Drew Holiday. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Henderson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
And here is Goodwin after the three-pointer from Joseph. Goodwin kicks to Green. It's Allen on the wing. He's covered by Grant. The drive by Allen, stolen by Joseph. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. A pull-up. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Allen. No scoring in this one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the rejection by MP. Launches it from deep. He's off on that one. And so it's Portland finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. They'll get you
6.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Portland?
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
On the court for the Suns, Fleming is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Goodwin. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Iguodala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker's a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Deni Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Deni's mom. Deni said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Toumani Camara. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Sharp. Booker the pass to Brooks. And it's Portland with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
And here's Joseph for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
First team.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He misses the free throw. And Phoenix making a change. Gillespie's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
O'Neal outside, the three, and Clingan pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's Joseph for three. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
2 minutes.
O'Neal misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Thybulle finds Lillard. Joseph. And Joseph slams it home.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
A different look now for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Allen's checked in for Phoenix. Booker, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Gillespie, covered by Lillard. Gillespie, the pass to O'Neal, kicks it out to Allen. Here's Gillespie. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Joseph from downtown. Booker pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively at that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Gillespie. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
And Joseph kicks to Lillard. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Joseph's got 3 assists tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker against Henderson. Booker looking around. A shot. And that's good
Devin
for 2.
Booker.
Booker's got his first basket of the night. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers.
First half, your score, Portland 45, the Suns 14.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Joseph.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
Avdia out there with MP. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Clingan in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Assist.
Man, you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, he is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Lillard finds Joseph. Back to Lillard. The 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Joseph's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Booker the pass to O'Neal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Toumani Camara comes in for Donovan Clingan. And it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard. Phoenix also making some changes. Iguodaro's checked in, and it's Fleming in for Royce O'Neal. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Camara. And here's Joseph for 3. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Count that bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Camara. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And another 3 for Portland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, but team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Fleming, and the rejection by MP.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's up a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Phoenix. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And here's Joseph for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Joseph's got 39.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Good one. Passes to Booker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Holiday.
And Booker finds his way to the line a lot because he's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Phoenix. Green comes in for Goodwin. Both free throws good from Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And the Suns making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. Here's Kamara. The shot will not fall. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Green. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Henderson, no good. The Suns shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Green, and the rejection by MP. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Joseph's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Portland out in front, running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it.
All right, we're back with Jason and Team 2K TV, and joining Jason today is your running partner in 2K, AC. How you guys feeling about today?
Feeling great. I really appreciate you guys having us.
I'm excited. We ran a couple of games off camera, and you guys are pretty nasty at the game, so I'm looking forward to the matchup that we have out here in the rec today.
Yeah, we're excited too. It was I like the chemistry we had when we were playing with. It was 5 basketball players just playing together.
Yeah, really good team. That's all I got to say.
All right, Team 2K TV, don't let them down.
Let's do it. I'm ready. I think we got this.
And I got an inside-out glass guardian who's just...
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. MP is out there with Klingon, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. DeAnthony Melton out there with Curry, and it's Porzingis in at center. And Greg, in this Game 3 of group play, 2 undefeated teams in this NBA Cup tournament. You know, something's got to give, right?
And this is where that competitive instinct of the players starts to kick in. And, Kevin, the cup may not be the Larry O'Brien trophy, but neither one of these teams wants to take that first L in the tournament.
And that one's good. Lillard.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Curry. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And Lillard kicks to Joseph. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Joseph. Another shot, just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Now, here's Green. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Miami.
And he was absolutely a menace defensively, disrupting the flow and nabbing a bunch of steals.
Now, here's Lillard, following the miss by Draymond Green. And Lillard kicks to Joseph. Bangs home the trifecta. Joseph's got 6.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Three-pointer, Lillard. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat in Miami. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
He's perfect from the line this time. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted #7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Certainly something to watch. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort, and let's give credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
And he recovers it, and it's Butler missing.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Lillard, the pass to Joseph. Avdia dishes to Joseph. Outside, Avdia. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Green kicks to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Yeah, Curry just getting it done in the paint.
Lillard outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 8 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Butler against Avdia. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Now here's Porzingis. He had 13 points in the win against Miami.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
Green with the ball. He's covered by Joseph. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
first personal foul.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Clingan when he's that close.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry from the arc. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now, here's Avdia. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Back to Joseph. And Joseph slams it home.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Curry. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Heat in Miami. And it's Green missing. Trailblazers leading by 10. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Lillard. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Lillard's got 13.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And here's Melton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Miami. Curry's shot is good. And here are the Trailblazers now. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
Here's Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Santos has checked in. Moody subbed in for Butler. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Clingan. Grant comes in for Avdia. Drew Holiday's checked in for Sharp. And Henderson subbed in for Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 8. Grant with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. The 3 from Joseph. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Henderson kicks to Holiday. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Melton. Now here's Curry. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And here is Joseph, guarded by Green. Poke loose. It's stolen by Green. Now Melton. There's the double team with Henderson. And the wide open shot from Green. And they get it back. A second chance effort. And Grant sends it back.
That is just perfect timing from Grant to get his hand on that.
Podziemski, he's checked in for... And here are the Warriors now. 4-point game. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The Trailblazers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Outside Holiday. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Joseph. Trying to end the drought. And the 3 ball is good. Joseph's got 13.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Pass to Moody. Here's Green, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And now let's highlight the deadliest deep threats to come into the NBA this season on our rookie leaderboard. And you look at Joseph. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
With the way he shot the ball from long range, he's earned his reputation as the top marksman of his class.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
6 on the shot clock, but Jemski's shot is good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Henderson passes to Joseph. Kamara finds Joseph. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Down low, here's Podziemski. And the rejection by MP. Holiday left side. Back to Joseph. Pass to Kamara. MP high post. And Santos pulls it down. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Podziemski. Henderson defending. Here's Santos. Portland grabs the miss. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Holiday gets the bucket.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
Here's Podziemski. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Porzingis is out there with Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Payton in at the 3. Three-pointer, Butler. They get it again. Moody the pass to Porzingis. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors trail by 9. Now Podziemski. 9 points last game. Left side, Porzingis. Joseph against Butler. Shot, high post. Butler can't get that one to fall.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Oh, tough play by Butler.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Sharp on the wing. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Klingon. Shoots over Podziemski. And the bank shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Here's Butler driving inside. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Pass to Avdia. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Outside Butler. This one for 3. Warriors getting another chance here. Klingon with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Jim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That free throw, good from Avdia. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those 2 should take care of almost all ties.
Outside, Joseph. And they recover it over Butler. Here's Klingon. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
Well, Klingon isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Melton. And he overshot that one, missing. Portland leading by 10. Over in the corner, Lillard. Teardrop shot, and the shot is good. 15 points for Lillard.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And that one's good by Butler.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Lillard against Butler.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And the basket is good. Curry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. Lillard looking around. He was all alone on that one. 3 points for Joseph.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Joseph, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by MP.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this lead.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Curry passes to Melton. Will it go? Portland grabs the miss. Klingon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Joseph. Back to Sharp. That That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Clingan pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos has checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Donovan Clingan. Here's Curry with the 3, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
Pass to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And Joseph kicks to Lillard. Back to Joseph from outside the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's 31 points for Joseph.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Left side, Butler. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep three-point land. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. Here's Santos. Defended by Avdia. And the rejection by MP. Shoots. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Ball stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Santos, that one's off, still out of sync.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Shot by Joseph, no good. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. And then for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. Holiday comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. And Henderson subbed in for Lillard. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. That's a jump ball.
And the Warriors with possession here. Butler finds Curry. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. His second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Henderson. Draymond Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Curry on the wing. No good on that one. Holiday with the defensive effort. The Trailblazers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Well, we have all enjoyed the NBA Cup tournament, and Greg, the double meaning it brings to these games earlier in the season is just terrific.
Yeah, of course, they also count in the regular season standings as well. It allows teams a second trophy to chase, a championship that's a lot earlier in the calendar. And I'll tell you who else benefits, a lot of the young teams, because it puts them in a playoff mindset. I think it's going to help their progression over the course of the season.
Clock at 6. Curry wide open. Curry with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Warriors shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. Pass to Santos. end the drought. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that.
And Tim, it came out this past summer. So it's the Portland Trailblazers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the feet.
45, the Trailblazers, 71.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Joseph.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Donovan Clingan out there with MP. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Porzingis finds Butler. A baseline J. Portland grabs the miss. Clingan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Avdia, the pass to Joseph. Here's Sharp. Shoots over Melton. Clingan. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Curry passes to Porzingis. And here's Melton. Pass to Green. The tray. And the Warriors miss again.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of it.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And both free throws good for Green. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Lillard on top, guarded by Kerr. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Melton kicks to Curry. Green passes to Curry. For 3. Joseph with the rebound.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Curry against Lillard. Avdia on the wing. 5 points in the game. He sinks the 11-footer. Avdia's got 7.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Melton kicks to Butler. Over Avdia. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Lillard dishes to Joseph. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open 3.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to 1 shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Both free throws good from Avdia. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Curry against Lillard. And they get it. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 21 in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
The three from Joseph. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist in the game. Curry deciding where to go with it. Green up on top. He's covered by Joseph. Offensive rebound. Green kicks to Melton. They get the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Guys?
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Butler. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Butler's got 8 points. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And here's Joseph for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Curry, and it's good for 2. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Snatched up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's good. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Porzingis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Good! Another from 3.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most 3-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. Here's Moody. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow! Lillard outside. Pass to Joseph. Over in the corner, Avdia. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. To the inside. Green. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Lillard outside. Launches it. And it's Melton with the rebound. Melton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Moody. Good. Moody's got 5.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Joseph, the pass to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Assist goes to
Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
3-pointer, Butler. Lillard with the rebound.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Pass to Podziemski. Avdia against Butler. They kick it out to Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, it's refreshing to see Green not just help run the offense, but also
Damian
be involved with production.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Outside Butler. Back to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Donovan Clingan.
Substitution on the court.
And the Warriors with possession here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game. And not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Sharp, that's good.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Curry against Lillard. Here's Green. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Sharp on the wing. And here's Joseph for 3. They get it back. Over Green. Lillard, the pass to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. And finally they hit one.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Melton with the ball. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't get home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA.
Yeah, one thing I would say for sure is just getting the reps up. I mean, at first it's going to be like me and JP have done before. It's going to be like take some time getting used to, but just like anything, the more that you do it, the more that you'll get in it.
Yeah, it's a complete game changer. Like the way that players can rotate in this game, like they can get to things pretty. Someone could be standing next to you and you being able to have.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for Portland. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Donovan Clingan out there with MP. And it's Lillard in at the 1. And for Oklahoma City, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Wallace and Williams run the wings. And it's McCain in at the point guard position. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, BA, it's getting the defense. In order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
It'll be Oklahoma City off the tip. Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. MP with the block. Now here's Sharp. Now Lillard, covered by McCain. Elbow shot on the way, and it's Lillard, that time on the assist by MP.
Well, Dame doesn't go into the mid-range too often, but he'll take what the defense gives him.
Down low, here's Hartenstein, and the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Well, you set him up, and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, few shoot from deep range as well as Lillard, and he takes a lot of these extra long shots.
Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Portland with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Portland.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oh, MP with a block. Here's Sharp. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Good on the second one. Much to the fans' delight, Stan, Shaedon Sharpe's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
Wallace's shot is good.
Yeah, what a play by Williams. I mean, the defense took him off the pick, and he still found the better option.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. From deep, MP. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Here's Lillard. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Again, the miss by Portland. Now here's Wallace. Guarded by Sharpe. Pass to Hartenstein. All sorts of time. Count the basket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Lillard passes to Joseph. And they recover it. Clingan. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, and Clingan is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Avdia against Williams. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Wallace, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Portland, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number one in their conference and looking formidable. And of course the Thunder, now 7.5 games back.
Checking out the Trailblazers. We have to admit that they have surpassed expectations so far. We always talk about ranking teams in the NBA. Well, they have shot up that list real quick.
Well, a lot of people didn't think they had this in them, but whatever their off-season preparation was, it's working.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well. The other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Wallace outside. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. And the second free throw is good. Portland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Lillard passes to Joseph. And the 3 off target. The Thunder have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Holmgren outside. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Williams.
Portland trailing here. Sharp passes to Joseph. No good on the three.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Back to Wallace. McCain against Sharp. Clingan with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
Sharp passes to Joseph. Back to Sharp. Clock at 6. Releases. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Clingan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Getting really physical there inside. Now, Clingan knows this is just going to be part of the routine for him here in the league.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Dort comes in for Wallace. And it's Caruso in for McCain. Then for Portland, Holiday comes in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Lillard. Holiday finds MP. Dort with a steal. Clingan with a defensive effort. Holiday passes to Joseph. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Williams. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Timeout called, Portland. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame. And here's Lillard. He had 22 in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. MP is out there with Williams. And it's Lillard in at the point. 4 on the clock. Knocked away. Stolen by Sharp. Now the Blazers moving it up. Lillard right side. The 3 is up. 3 ball from Lillard.
Hey, that's just another day. Another 3 for Lillard.
Now here's Wallace. Tightly guarded. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood, where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big move. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Portland.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Dort. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And let's take a look at the first-year players who have really brought it on the offensive end. Here are the NBA's leading rookie scorers. Trailblazers lead by 8. It's Avdia on the wing. Portland moving it around. And stolen by Hartenstein. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need him to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you, Brian.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report.
Well, he's carried them for stretches. What a night for Lillard.
It's McCain on the wing. And he lobs it up, and Hartenstein slams it in.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. And here's MP from outside. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 7. Holmgren finds Dort. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Up top, McCain, defended by Lillard. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Holmgren's got 8.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Lillard passes to Joseph. Puts up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
McCain against MP. A nice shot by McCain.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Portland, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Outside McCain. Pass to Dort. Back to McCain. Now here's Hartenstein. Covered by MP. Just 5 to shoot. 11 feet out. They get it back. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Takes the 3. It's McCain on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. McCain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. And here's MP from outside. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Lillard passes to Joseph. Here's Clingan. And stolen by Hartenstein. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. He goes up, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jared McCain.
Well, this is the challenge Lillard presents to defenses. He's good at getting them to compromise.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Lillard on the drive. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Well, that quickness from Lillard is still there, guys. Plus, he can finish it, too.
Lillard against McCain. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Blazers trail by 5. Lillard passes to Joseph. Pure from three-point range. Joseph has got 6.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Here's Holmgren. The focus from Holmgren there.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Avdia. And here's MP. Lets it go from deep. And McCain pulls it down.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Wallace's shot is good. And now a 6-point Oklahoma City lead. For Portland, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's Avdia. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
You got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia's showing plenty.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Got to communicate and switch that screen.
Avdia passes to Joseph. Hits the trifecta. Joseph has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's his third triple of the game and his second in this quarter. He is heating up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for McCain. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Drew Holiday comes in for Sharp. Caruso against MP. Pulls it from the corner. And it's Holmgren missing.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Kicks it out to MP. Outside Kamara. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hartenstein. Knocked loose. Now the Blazers moving it up. And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. Joseph has got 12 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Joe. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lillard passes to Joseph. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Holmgren banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Caruso against Lillard. Pass to Joseph. Back to Lillard. And there's a 3-second violation. And here's what the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, for that matchup with the Trailblazers, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Kicks it out to MP. Portland, no good that time either. Thunder leading by 7. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Lots of room. Holmgren with another miss. The Trailblazers shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Jalen Williams in for Dort. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Henderson's checked in. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Caruso finds Williams. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now Caruso. No points so far. Pass to Williams. From deep. Offensive rebound. Holmgren. Holmgren with the tough bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside for Henderson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. 5th on the
team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Left side, Williams. Holmgren. It's good on the putback. Holmgren's got 24.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Henderson. Takes it inside.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Grant brings a double. Inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Outside Joe. Sinks it from distance. And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Henderson, the pass to Joseph. And it's good. 2 points. Joseph has got 14 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Holmgren. Down low, Holmgren drops it in.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Henderson for 3. Not going to go that time.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches
and so it's Oklahoma City. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Wallace and Williams run the wings. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's McCain in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Blazers trail by 11. Lillard outside. MP outside. Back to Lillard. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
Sharp passes to Joseph. Back to Sharp. Portland moving it around. It's stolen by McCain. Here we go, all alone. And Williams with the basket on the assist by McCain. Williams has got 11.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
From deep, MP. Again, the miss by Portland.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Lillard. Let's go with a 3. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Lillard comes with a double. Ooh, poked away. Oh, stolen by Lillard. MP outside. It's picked off. It's Williams, high post. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
Back to Lillard. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Joseph has got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hartenstein. McCain against Lillard. Outside McCain. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Good work defensively by Lillard. Here's Avdia. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Avdia's got 6.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing in.
Here's McCain. Portland with a rebound. Joseph has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Sharp. It's stolen away. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Lillard passes to Joseph. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Holmgren. Oh, a special move before that shot. 32 points for Chet Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Lillard up top, covered by McCain. With some arc, and that one's good. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Misses the 3. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's an 18-point game. Basket counts. Avdia's got 8.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Sharp. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. They double him with MP. Here's McCain. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lillard right side. And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Lillard. And that's 10 points for Deni Avdia.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Timeout called, the Thunder.
It's time to talk over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And it's time to check the NBA blocks leaders. Third is Chet Holmgren.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Pass to Wallace. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. As Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Ryan, back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. So for Oklahoma City, Joe's checked in for Wallace, and it's Alex Caruso in for McCain. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland.
Well, the skill level Damian Lillard plays at is almost unbelievable. His shot is so polished. His passes are so smart. Dame is truly elite.
Oh, they pick off the pass, and it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Great pass. Avdia got way up there.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Now here's Caruso. No made baskets yet. Joe hits the three-pointer.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Joseph passes to Avdia. Kicks it out to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball.
Oh, big finish!
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. From deep, MP